I'm Bella Bukowski, and I am live at Plant City High School, bringing you devastating news. As our small town of Plant City becomes more industrialized as time goes on, let's go to Emily Denton to see how a Plant City resident feels about the recent changes and the effects of this urbanization of what once was a small town.
Thank you, Ivy. I'm Emily Denton, and I'm here live at Plant City High School with a proud agriculture educator, Miss Price. Miss Price, how long have you lived in Plant City?
I've lived in Plant City my entire life, so 38 years.
How have you seen recent industrialization changes in Plant City?
So growing up in Plant City, we are known to be an agriculture community, but even in my lifespan, I've seen it go from incredibly agriculture related to becoming more commercialized. So we're losing a lot of farmland, and it's becoming businesses or homes or communities. So agriculture is definitely decreasing, and population is increasing.
How do you think this will affect the agricultural aspects of Plant City?
I think it's definitely declining. We are a strong agricultural community, so I think it will still be a foundation here in Plant City. But when we were once known as the strawberry capital of the world, we are now the winter strawberry capital of the nation. So the numbers of production agriculture are definitely decreasing, and so I think it will still be, like I said, a foundation in our community, but it's definitely decreasing.
Thank you, Emily. Living in our small town of Plant City might sound quaint and lively. With all the southern hospitality, kind neighbors, and lifelong connections, be that as it may, our town is changing from small and rural to an industrialized metropolitan area. Plant City was known as the winter strawberry capital of the world, but this is no longer the case. Due to recent industrialization in our area, let's go to Piper Minks to see what people in the region think about these advancements.
Hello, I'm here with Miss Player, a proud educator at Plant City High School. And Miss Player, how long have you been living in Plant City?
My whole life, which would be 62 years.
How have you seen the change in agriculture go from the past 40 years to present time?
A lot of farmers, I believe, are feeling a little pushed out. The agriculture has dwindled down to where we have either smaller farms or less farmers. Some farmers have chosen to either go elsewhere or to sell their land for housing or other things instead of farming.
What do you think about those farmers who are selling their land? What do you think about that?
It makes me sad. I'm disappointed. I understand why they're doing it. It's possible that the land is worth more than what they can farm it for, so I get that part of it. But now it seems like we're taking every farm or every piece of land that's available and putting up either a housing development or apartment buildings or something like that. So our small, very tight-knit farming community is turning into something other than that. I think we're still a farming community, but I think many farmers have chosen to go a different route because of the property values.
Like we're becoming more urbanized.
Yes.
Like we're no longer a rural small town that you would see on the side of your road. We're becoming more metropolitan.
Yes, in fact, if you were to go from Plant City into Lakeland or Plant City into Tampa, where there used to be there was a clear dividing line almost, if you will, invisible though it may be, between where our farming community ended and where that big metropolitan area began. Now, if you just travel from Plant City to Brandon, there's very little designation as to where it ends and where our big city starts. So a little disappointing on my part.
What do you think could happen to businesses that rely on farmers to sustain their shops and whatnot?
We can look at our downtown area, and we see the redevelopment and the infusion of life in our downtown area. But those businesses also rely on our families and our local community that have been here for a long period of time. Yes, do we want new people to come into our downtown? It's revitalized and people enjoy being there, but the farming community in general providing so many jobs and a way of life for so many people in our community. If those farms continue to dwindle and what we have left are just a handful of larger farms, and the small farmers are either feeling like they're pushed out or again like their land is more valuable to sell than to try to keep farming it, then where do those businesses go that rely on that? They don't exist anymore, or they sell out to some bigger company or some other organization that may want to come in and take them over. I feel like that's where we lose our small town feel.
Thank you, Piper. Nevertheless, big companies are coming to our strawberry town and buying up farmland and strawberry fields to make more houses, apartments, and roads.
I'm Ignacio Velez.
I'm Piper Meeks.
And I'm Sage Cody.
My contribution to our project was credits, documentations of projects, and software used.
My contribution was physically editing and compiling all of our footage together.
My contribution was gathering B-roll and scheduling interviews with our interviewees.
This concept was created by my love of agriculture as an agriculture student and seeing how the decline in this area has affected not just me, but almost every student at Plant City, including the faculty and staff.